What if the biggest on-screen stars were hiding an off-screen romance? Breaking. Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won spark dating frenzy. Are the rumors true? Fans are buzzing. Clues are piling up. And the speculation is wilder than ever. Stay with us. Because Red Carpet Revealed is about to uncover every detail right now. The world of Korean entertainment has always thrived on whispers, speculation, and the occasional bombshell revelation. But few stories have ignited such a global frenzy as the sudden wave of rumors linking Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won, two of the most admired stars of their generation. One a powerhouse actor whose name guarantees ratings and box office numbers. The other an actress celebrated for her talent and relatability. Now find themselves at the center of a storm that has fans buzzing from Seoul to New York. The question is on everyone's lips, are Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won more than friends? And do the growing clues point to hidden romance finally breaking into the light? The spark that lit the fire came on a night already filled with drama and glamour, the IMDb Awards. Kim Ji-won, dressed in a gown that shimmered under the lights, walked the stage to accept one of the evening's most coveted prizes. Her acceptance speech, heartfelt and sincere, moved many in the audience to tears. But as applause filled the auditorium, another story was already beginning to take shape. Later, Soo Hyun, fresh off the success of his own blockbuster drama, posted a message that sent shockwaves through the internet. "Congratulations, G1," he wrote. "I have watched you grow into an actress who moves people's hearts. And tonight you proved once again why you shine brighter than anyone else. I am proud of you." It was a simple message, but its emotional tone immediately became a global sensation. Fans flooded Twitter and Instagram with screenshots. Hashtags trended worldwide, and YouTube reactors churned out videos dissecting every word. What did he mean by "watched you grow"? Why did he emphasize being proud? Was this simply professional respect, or a subtle declaration of something more? In an industry where every word is carefully measured, the intimacy of his phrasing was enough to ignite a wildfire of speculation. This was not the first time fans had speculated about Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won. Though they had never starred together in a full-length drama, they had crossed paths at awards shows, brand events, and industry gatherings. Each time, their interactions were scrutinized by fans who noticed small details: a shared smile on a red carpet, a brief conversation caught on camera, the way Soo Hyun's typically stoic expression softened when Ji-won was near. These moments, once dismissed as coincidences, were now recast in the glow of this message as evidence of a deeper bond. The frenzy only intensified when fans began digging through old interviews and social media posts. They discovered that Kim Ji-won had once described Soo Hyun as an actor she admired deeply, praising his ability to disappear into his roles. Soo Hyun, in turn, had casually mentioned Ji-won in a past interview as one of the actresses he considered exceptionally versatile. Fans also noticed that in recent months, both stars had posted pictures from what appeared to be similar locations: sunset shots by the Han River, cozy cafe settings, even hiking trails that looked suspiciously alike. Were these just coincidences, or secret signals exchanged between two stars trying to keep their romance private? Media outlets pounced on the frenzy, feeding the speculation with headlines that blurred the line between fact and fantasy. Soo Hyun's emotional message to Kim Ji-won sparks dating rumors, blared one tabloid. "Are they the next power couple?" asked another. Variety shows replayed the IMDb clip alongside Soo Hyun's message, inviting body language experts and relationship analysts to give their takes. Some concluded that Soo Hyun's message was purely professional, while others claimed his choice of words revealed unmistakable affection. The debate fueled endless arguments among fans. Pause, smile, an emoji dissected for hidden meaning. The shadow of Lee Min-ho loomed large over the entire conversation. For years, fans had linked Kim Ji-won to Lee Min-ho, largely due to their undeniable chemistry in The King, Eternal Monarch. Their on-screen romance had felt so authentic that many fans refused to believe it was confined to the drama. Entire online communities were built around shipping Ji-won and Min-ho. And for those fans, the sudden intrusion of Soo Hyun into the narrative felt like betrayal. Social media became a battleground, with hashtags like Team Min-ho and Team Soo Hyun trending simultaneously. Some fans celebrated the possibility of a new couple, declaring that Soo Hyun and Ji-won's understated personalities made them a perfect match. Others clung fiercely to the Min-ho narrative, to accept that their beloved pairing might never exist in reality. Amid the chaos, Kim Ji-won maintained a dignified silence. Her agency released a brief statement thanking Kim Soo Hyun for his kind words and asking the public not to read too much into it. But her lack of a direct response only stoked the flames. Every public appearance she made afterward was scrutinized for signs. Was her smile brighter than usual? Did she avoid questions about Soo Hyun too quickly? Even her choice of jewelry and clothing became subjects of fan speculation, with some claiming she wore accessories that matched his. Soo Hyun, for his part, did little to calm the storm. Known for his privacy, he rarely addressed rumors directly. But when asked during a press junket about his message, he offered a single enigmatic line, "Sometimes words simply come from the heart." That statement, vague yet loaded, enough to send fans spiraling again. To some, his confirmation that his feelings ran deeper than friendship. To others, it was a carefully worded attempt to maintain dignity while keeping the mystery alive. Behind the scenes, industry insiders whispered of a growing closeness between the two stars. Some claimed they had been spotted having quiet dinners in non-celebrity districts of Seoul. Others insisted they had mutual friends who introduced them long ago, and that their bond had only strengthened over time. None of these claims were substantiated. They added oxygen to the already raging fire. Even seasoned journalists admitted that this story had taken on a life of its own, far beyond what anyone could verify. Frenzy spread far beyond Korea's borders. International media outlets picked up the story, framing it as a K-drama come to life. Fans in Japan, the Philippines, and the United States flooded forums and fan pages with theories. Reaction videos in English, Spanish, and Tagalog racked up millions of views, while TikTok was filled with montages of Soo Hyun and Ji-won set to romantic ballads. The global Hallyu audience, hungry for every morsel of drama, devoured the story with enthusiasm. The industry, always quick to seize opportunity, began to speculate on how to harness this newfound chemistry. Producers whispered about the possibility of casting Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won together in a romance drama, a pairing that would all but guarantee record-breaking ratings. Rising executives imagined couple endorsements for luxury brands, capitalizing on their combined star power. Some feared that the rumors could damage their marketability as individuals. Others saw nothing but opportunity in the frenzy. Fans, the speculation was less about business and more about emotion. Many felt invested in the possibility of a romance. And Soo Hyun and Ji-won a chance for something authentic in an industry often criticized for its manufactured images. The idea of two stars who had risen to the top through talent and perseverance finding solace in each other was irresistible. Yet others worried about the toll such speculation might take. Both Soo Hyun and Ji-won were known for their professionalism and for guarding their private lives. Could the relentless scrutiny push them apart before they even had a chance to confirm or deny the rumors? Weeks passed, the frenzy showed no signs of slowing. Each new post by either star was treated as a potential clue. Ji-won posted a picture of coffee. Fans scoured Soo Hyun's feed to see if he had posted something similar. Soo Hyun shared a photo of a cityscape. Fans tried to match it to Ji-won's travel schedule. Timing of their posts was analyzed for synchronicity. The obsession blurred the line between admiration and intrusion, raising questions about how much of their private lives should be considered public property. Yet beneath all the chaos, one thing was undeniable: Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won had become the most talked about pair in Korea. Whether or not they were truly together, the very uncertainty of their relationship status only heightened the drama, keeping fans hooked like viewers of a long-running soap opera. And as the frenzy reached its peak, one question lingered above all others: would either of them finally break the silence and tell the world the truth? As closes, the answer remains elusive. Soo Hyun's message continues to reverberate. One silence continues to intrigue. And the fandom wars rage on. The world waits breathlessly for the next chapter. That whatever happens, it will be unforgettable. Frenzy surrounding Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won had already reached a fever pitch. But part 2 of this unfolding saga was about to take the story to heights no one could have predicted. If part 1 was about whispers, speculation, first sparks of rumor, part 2 would be about confrontation, emotional intensity, and the stunning fallout that would redefine how fans viewed both stars forever. In the days following Soo Hyun's cryptic message, Ji-won finally appeared before the press for the first time since the rumors erupted. It was at a luxury brand event in Gangnam. Kind of high-profile appearance where every detail, from her gown to her jewelry, would be scrutinized. Cameras flashed as she walked the red carpet, green expression masking the storm swirling around her. Reporters shouted questions about Soo Hyun, their voices rising above the din. G1SSI. Is it true? Are you dating Kim Soo Hyun? Can you tell us the truth? For a moment, she paused. The crowd held its breath, desperate for any gesture, any clue. Then she smiled, a gentle, enigmatic smile, and said only, "Grateful for all the love and support. Let's focus on the event today." It was a masterclass in deflection, yet her smile, warm and seemingly personal, sent the rumor mill into overdrive. Fans dissected it frame by frame. Was that a smile of denial? Or the smile of a woman in love but unwilling to reveal too much? The silence became louder than words, fueling the belief that something truly was happening behind the scenes. Meanwhile, Kim Soo Hyun's behavior became even more intriguing. At a press conference for his latest drama, a reporter once again brought up his congratulatory message. This time, instead of avoiding the subject, Soo Hyun leaned into the microphone, his eyes flashing with something between defiance and vulnerability, and said, "I don't regret what I wrote. Sometimes, emotions deserve to be expressed. What are the consequences?" The room erupted into chaos, with reporters frantically sending updates to their editors and fans online screaming that this was as close to public confession as they would ever get. The ripple effects were immediate. Online forums exploded with debates. Was this Soo Hyun's subtle way of confirming his relationship with Ji-won? Or was it simply a heartfelt statement about friendship? Social media hashtags like Soo-won couple and real or rumor trended for days. Some fans created elaborate timelines, piecing together every known interaction between the two stars and presenting them like evidence in a courtroom. Others created fan art, editing photos of Soo Hyun and Ji-won together as if they were already a married couple. The intensity was overwhelming, almost suffocating. But it also made one thing clear: fans were deeply invested in this story, perhaps more than any scandal in recent memory. Speculation reached dizzying new heights. Industry insiders began leaking tidbits that added fuel to the fire. One anonymous source claimed that Soo Hyun and Ji-won had been introduced through mutual friends years ago and had maintained a close but private bond ever since. Another insider insisted they had been spotted enjoying a quiet dinner in a secluded neighborhood restaurant, their laughter unmistakable. None of these claims could be substantiated. The sheer volume of them created a sense that the truth was out there, hidden in plain sight. The drama escalated further when Kim Ji-won's agency finally broke its silence with a formal statement. Kim Ji-won is grateful for the warm support she has received. Regarding the recent speculation, we kindly ask the public not to spread false information. Both artists are professionals focused on their respective projects. At first glance, it seemed like a denial, but fans quickly noted that the statement never explicitly said they weren't dating. The careful wording, avoiding a direct yes or no, deepened the mystery. Why not shut down the rumors entirely if they were untrue? The ambiguity left room for endless interpretation. Behind closed doors, however, both stars reportedly struggled with the intensity of the spotlight. Friends claimed Ji-won was overwhelmed by the constant scrutiny, unable to enjoy even simple activities without wondering how her every move would be interpreted. Soo Hyun, known for his guarded nature, confided to those close to him that he felt guilty for unintentionally dragging Ji-won into the frenzy with his message. Yet, at the same time, refused to backtrack or issue a retraction. To some, this stubbornness was proof of his sincerity. To others, it was recklessness, as fans clung to every shred of evidence. The entertainment industry seized the opportunity to ride the wave. Production companies began floating the idea of casting Soo Hyun and Ji-won together in a drama, imagining the astronomical ratings such a pairing would achieve. Advertisers whispered about signing them as a couple for luxury endorsements, with one brand reportedly offering a record-breaking deal if they would appear together in a commercial. The frenzy had moved beyond gossip. It had become a cultural phenomenon. But the story took a shocking turn when paparazzi photos surfaced, allegedly showing Soo Hyun and Ji-won leaving the same building late at night. The images, grainy but explosive, to show Ji-won wearing casual clothes and a cap, while Soo Hyun followed a few minutes later, equally disguised. though their faces were partially obscured. Speculation was immediate. Had they been together that night? Both agencies rushed to deny the claims, insisting that the building was an office shared by multiple industry professionals. But for fans, the damage was done. Photos became instant viral content, dissected, enhanced, and circulated across every corner of the internet. The frenzy pushed to breaking point when variety shows began openly joking about the rumors. In one clip, a comedian quipped, "If Soo Hyun and Ji-won aren't dating, then I'll eat my hat." The line drew laughs, but it also reflected the degree to which the story had become part of mainstream culture, no longer confined to gossip forums or tabloids. Soo-won rumors had infiltrated every level of entertainment discourse. As weeks turned into months, the story took on the rhythm of a serialized drama, with fans awaiting each new development as if it were the next episode of their favorite K-drama. Yet through it all, Soo Hyun and Ji-won maintained their silence, the speculation to thrive in the absence of definitive answers. For some fans, this was frustrating. For others, intoxicating. The mystery itself had become the attraction. But perhaps the most shocking element of all was how the rumors began reshaping their careers. Kim Soo Hyun, long celebrated as Korea's top actor, suddenly found his public image tinged with vulnerability and warmth. Kim Ji-won, admired for her professionalism, carried an aura of romantic intrigue that boosted her popularity even further. Whether real or imagined, the supposed relationship had transformed them into the most talked about duo in Korean entertainment. But beneath the glamour, the tension lingered. Could any real relationship survive this level of scrutiny? If they were indeed together, how long could they keep their romance alive under such relentless pressure? And if they weren't, how painful must it be to have their every move misinterpreted and weaponized as evidence of something that didn't exist? These were the questions fans asked late into the night, their imaginations running wild as they waited for answers that never seemed to come. As concludes, the frenzy remains unresolved. The rumors swirl, the fans speculate, and the industry capitalizes on the intrigue. Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won stand at the center of it all, two stars whose every smile, every word, and every silence now carry the weight of millions of hopes and dreams. The truth, whatever it may be, is still hidden. One thing is certain, this story has already carved its place in the annals of K-entertainment history. A saga of love, mystery, unbearable power of rumor. The world continues to watch, breathless. And whether Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won are truly in love or simply bound by the whirlwind of speculation, one thing is undeniable, the frenzy has captured the imagination of millions. Their names, once tied only to acting excellence and iconic roles, now etched together in a story of mystery, hope, and endless curiosity. Perhaps the truth will come one day, revealed in their own voices. Or perhaps it will remain forever unsaid, a secret shared only between them. But until then, the power of rumor, the passion of fans, and the magic of possibility will keep this story alive. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling journey through love, speculation, and the untold truths behind Korea's brightest stars. Support means everything. Every click, every comment, every share gives us the strength to continue bringing you the most exciting stories from the world of entertainment. Stay tuned, because this is only the beginning. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, so you never miss another story that's setting the world on fire. Until next time, this has been Red Carpet Revealed, where every rumor, every secret, and every twist is uncovered just for you.